Okay, so we now need to create some pages. So I said I would start with the easier ones first, so let's create a new page for mods. New page. Oh, there it is. Mods. Okay, and it's not enough to simply rename it, you also need to go into page SEO. So as you can see at the moment that's just labelled as blank. We need to change that to mods. We really should be writing something about what the page is about, because that will help Google to find this page better. If people are searching for No Man's Sky mods, for example, or a specific mod or whatever, anything I write in here is going to help that page to get found. But I'm going to go through all of them and do that at the end, because otherwise it's just going to be too time consuming for now. I just want to get the website up and running. But changing that to say mods means that up in the address bar, where this hazard protection, for example, it'll be No Man's Sky resources, so ignore all that because that'll change. No Man's Sky resources / guide pages / no, it won't even be / guide pages, it'll just be / mods. Okay, because it's not coming off the guide pages template. Let's just reset that to there. Okay, so that's the page name and everything set up, but as you can see at the moment all it's pulling is the title bar, well not the title bar, sorry, the header and the footer. Alright, now we've got some masters that I use on every page, and annoyingly it's not actually putting all of them up, so we want the site notes first. Show on page. Okay, so that's come up there. It should come up with the little shopping thing as well, yeah, and the login thing. Of course somebody's phoning me while I'm filming a video. Okay, that was random. Alright, so next we need the title. Okay, now obviously the title is not going to be on the masters, because then the title will be the same on every page. However, if I go to, where is it, add, and I go to design assets, and I've got design assets saved here, so let's go to all pages. I've got a title bar saved and a section pages bar saved, so title bar first. Okay, so this is mods. Okay, I also need to add the section pages. And on my masters I should have a vertical section. Okay, that's where the what's it called? The anchor points scroller thingy will go on pages that actually need it. I think on this one, because it's going to have its own embedded website, there's no need for it. So I won't add anchors on this page. But an anchor basically just means that if you click on the little dot that will be there for each anchor, it will take you down to that part of the page or up to that part of the page. It just makes scrolling down long pages a lot easier. Right, so you can see that these are the wrong things. So what do I need to connect these to? Oh, do you know what? It would probably be easier just to go through. Where's my main page? Which one is the mods one? Right, so that's on the MISC guides. Updates and experimental is the first one. I'm guessing it was that one. Right, so I've got the slight problem at the moment that those pages don't exist yet because I've not created them, so I'm going to have to come back and fix these links in a bit. So for now, let's just turn them to none. This next one will be future content. Again, it doesn't exist yet, so I can't link it. It's not linked anyway. Next we have bugs and fixes. This page, mods. Which I can link because I'm creating it right now. Eventually some of these icons I might want to change as well so that they're all in this thingamabobby. Some of them are out of shape, so I want them all inside a shape of some type, even if they're not all the same shape. Right, so link page mods this. Oh Christ. Other resources and YouTubers. Alright, yep. Haven't created that page yet, so I can't link it. What I actually wanted to do was the image, wasn't it? Okay, then we got website update blog, which we can link. See, there's another little annoyance is that it doesn't start you with your cursor in the search bar, so you have to literally go and click the search bar first before you can type anything, which is very annoying. Okay, appearances doesn't exist yet either, so I can't link that page, but I can write. Appearances. Right, that's annoying. Oh, it was there. Here's that last one. And then the last one there was group, forum and groups. I just want to call it whatever, forum and groups. Groups list. Okay, so that's that bar done. Let's just publish that for a second. Right, we typically want our backgrounds to be black. Okay, and we now, this is a nice easy page because we are literally embedding a web page. Which doesn't seem to be an option. Why is that not an option? Unless it's just this. I just named it something different. Right, I want you fluid. I want you at 98%. I want your height to be automatic. That was a mistake, not putting the thing in there first. Let's put you at 5 pixels off the top. Only 5 pixels away from every border, no matter what happens with the resizing. Okay, we're 98% good. I will edit that height in just a second, but first it'll disappear if I don't actually connect it to something. So enter code. HTTPS and website address. This is what I wanted. Okay, good. I was panicking that I couldn't simply do it anymore. So let's see, games, Nexus mods. Oh, I've got an update available for some of them. Unfortunately, last updated doesn't do anything to this, so I need to add the note about last updated. Alright, so that now embeds that. Alright, let's just refresh first. Go to the oh, I've not linked to the mods page, hang on a sec. Oh, you know what, let's do this the easy way, shall we? Let's go to one that does link and then click mods. Oh no, not guide pages, mods, just mods. Alright, so as you can see, it's only done that little small bit. So I need this to be percent. Alright, 100, and then I need the background. Oh, actually, I hadn't made this big enough to do that yet, so hang on, undo. Alright, I want you at none. No, I don't. That was a mistake. I can't change that yet, can I? Because it will... See, this is the bit that really bugs me, trying to figure this out. Right, now I want you at 98%. Okay. Now, if I put you to say 20 pixels, yeah, it does that. I didn't want to do that. Select that. Undo it from there. does that. Yeah, see, it shouldn't be doing that. I've obviously done something wrong here, I'm just not sure what. Let's test it. Okay, but if I resize, is it going to mess up? No? Okay, fair enough. Alright, okay, so on the original website I had a note about it, so we need to add a new area for that note. We need to go to the correct page on the old website. Let's find out what my note said. Bring it over. Top guide writing. Okay, let's make that a flat 20 pixels just to break it up. Change it colour as well. What was it like on here? It had a highlight on the background on here, so let's do if it's white writing, then we don't want the background to be too ridiculous. Okay, I feel like I want that writing to be black. Okay, so be sure to sort by last update to ensure you're installing the most up-to-date mods. Okay, do I really need this section? I don't think I need this section, let's get rid of it. Publish that, see what it looks like. This is, by the way, the easiest of all of the pages to create. I just thought I'd show you the basic concept with a super easy page. So yeah, we've got our website title bars, we've got our page title bars and links from the section. We've got our writing. Here are the current mods for No Man's Sky. I recommend using Vortex Mod Manager first from the bottom of the page. It makes installing, updating and maintaining the mods infinitely easier. Be sure to sort by last update to ensure you're installing up-to-date mods. Okay, so then we've got the page embedded within my page, including the bottom bit and the bottom bit, and then it goes to my footer. Okay, so that's the whole website within my page. So then we can go last updated, and we have. The only issue with this is that I don't think it remembers your login because it's embedded with it. Yeah, it doesn't like it because it's embedded within my website rather than being on the actual website. But that's easy enough because you can simply go to the website by clicking the link in new tab. Okay, so yeah, so that's that page more or less done. What I do need to do is go to the home page though, because we've obviously not linked it, and anywhere else that it needs linking as well. So if we go down to mods, you can see nothing happens because we've not yet linked it. So hang on, let's go back and then forward again. So we go down to mods here, link page mods. Link page mods. Right, and here's where we've got to go through potentially up to 8 different pages, or 9 different pages if you include misguides, and make sure that those links exist there as well. So first let's go into Database Manager, Guide Pages, and we will scroll down all the way to the bottom, because it's quite close to the bottom. Alright, there is our mods page. Alright, this is our previous, we need to change that to that, and our next. Oh, pants. I didn't edit it first, did I? Or we could be sensible and just go mods. That makes much more sense. Okay, so we're line 104. I really don't like when it does this. Okay, it was the 1, 2, 3, 4th one along. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, sync sandbox to live. Okay, now we can come out of that. But now any pages that we've created separately that are along here, this bar will need changing in those as well. So what we'll do for now is we will take this section and we will make it a master. No, what just happened? Where are you? Where have you gone? Are you coming back? You should be coming back. Let's just give it a moment and hope that it comes back. There it is, okay. Right, so if I go into my masters now, it should be one of these. I'm sure it will load in a second. Right, there we go. So it's this. Oh, do you know what? I didn't need to do that. I needed to do it on one of the pages, didn't I? No, cancel that because I don't want it deleted from here. That would be stupid. Detach from masters. There we go. Now delete it. Alright, let's go back to the mods page because that's where I should have been doing this. And apparently I'm a numpty. Oh my god. No. Alright, okay. Are you connected to blog already? I've forgotten what I've done and what I've not done now, which is very annoying. Yeah. And then are you connected to groups? Yeah. Okay, so it was this that I wanted as a master. Alright, so it'll probably disappear for a second or two. Yep. Oh dear, come on, get on with it. Can I rename the masters? That would be super helpful if I could. But no. Anyway, the reason I've done that is that I will then be able to add that master elsewhere. Right, so I'm now just gonna, now when I create in a second the other resources and YouTubers page, for example, I can just copy that master straight over and it will exist with the links as well. Now, I could have just put it in where is it? I could have just put it in design assets, but then it would save it exactly as it is. Whereas now, because I've put it in masters, if I change the link or add a link on one of the pages, it will add it or change it on all of them. So then I'll only go and detach from masters once all of these pages and links are done. Okay, so that is the mods page done for now until I add other links. Okay, so as we've said, we now need an other resources and YouTubers page. So if I go onto the old website, I've got two separate things for that. So this is going to get complicated. So I think what I'll do first is I will put the YouTubers at the top, because I think that's what most people are going to be interested in. Okay. It's a shame I can't just do a straight copy paste over, it would make things a lot easier. New page, which you can't do from there, can you? You have to go pages. New. Okay. Oh, my brain is fried. I've already forgotten what I'm calling this. Other resources and YouTubers. Let's do it the other. Oh no, I can't do it the other way around because I'll just break it. Now we need to go into the SEO. we need to put that there. We also need to edit all this. Other resources and YouTubers. Brilliant. And now we do everything we just did on the other website, at the other web page even. So we got masters, we want site notes shown on this page. If we go into it and we go show on pages, hopefully it'll show that it's shown on all the pages. Yep. Alright, then we want our title. Title bar. And we want from our masters now, not from our all pages, we want from our masters the same section bit as we did a minute ago. Oh, why is there two? Have I clicked the right one? Did I click either? That's the one I want. And it's in the wrong place. That's annoying. Move down. I just want to check that that's not going to move it on the other page as well. Let's go back to mods and make sure. No, that's still safe, we're all good. Oh my god, there we go. Yeah, my predilection for using the ampersand rather than the word and has caused me a lot of problems, especially with SEO and page links and stuff. Oh, let's give this a sec. Okay, so the previous page is mods and the next is website update blog, so mods and blog. Is this section menu right? Oh, I've not even connected the section menu, have I? This one is the MISC guides. Alright, so that's under dynamic pages. Just have to check if I did that in the other one. The next page is blog. I did not. Needs to be under dynamic. This cough I've got, this is caused by a mixture of hunger and having too much energy drink. I've noticed it only happens when I've got those two things going on, when I've not eaten enough or I've had too much energy drink or both. It's weird. Right, let's publish that first. Right, now hopefully if I click that you should see that it's already linked to mods. Yes. Right, we can now link this page. So if we link other resources and YouTubers, which is this page, and we link, no, I said link, not other resources and YouTubers, done. Okay, and we publish. Hopefully, fingers crossed, if I go back to mods, it will have added those links onto that as well. I'm not certain yet if that's true. Let's find out. Yes, there it is, and that's because we saved it to masters. Okay. Now hopefully when I detach them from masters, they will remain. So let's find that one out. Like I said, there's certain bits of this that I think I know, but I want to make absolutely certain I do. Yes, so they remained. Alright, now I shouldn't really have detached it as master because I'm not actually done with it yet, so undo that. It should now be back as being part of the master. Yeah, you can see because it's green. Okay, so that's good. I will only detach them from the masters when they are all completely linked. Okay, so let's go back to other resources and YouTubers. Right, we've got ourselves a section there, but we don't want that kind of section. We want a quick add from guides, top guide writing. Okay, let's just get rid of this section. This is getting annoying. Okay, new section. Right, we're going to do a grid for this one. Okay, we're gonna. How many do we need? We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus the titles is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. But we'll put the writing across 2 of them, so 16. Preferably 2 by 1, 2, 3, 4 by 8, so 2 by 8. Custom columns 2, rows 8. Okay, background, we had black before. Okay, I'm going to adjust the grid, and for now we need to make these big enough to put our elements in, so we're going to make them all 150 pixels to begin with, but we will later, once everything's in, we will change that to auto so that they resize along with the content. Okay. Up here we want %50 really. Yep. Okay, so they'll remain on half the screen no matter what. Okay, so the first thing we need is that writing across 2 of these sections. Okay. Right, and we want this as a title rather than a paragraph heading. Right, you want it nice and big. So that will resize itself between 10 pixels and 50 pixels. My friend really wants to talk to me, doesn't he? Alright, in a bit, I'm busy. I'll phone you back, go away. Okay, so now if I want that bigger, to be honest. Whatever. If I now go into adjust grid and I change that one particular section to go to auto, you see it has adjusted very nicely to the size of the writing. Okay, I tend to like my writing, I forgot to do it, I tend to like my writing to have pixels either side of it, especially above and below, so that if you've got writing in two separate boxes there, the writing doesn't touch each other, you've got a little bit of leeway. Okay, so you can see there's a little bit of leeway between the writing and the top, and there's a little bit of leeway between the writing and the next section. Okay, so now what I had here was some videos, so let's copy video URL, add video box, a YouTube video box. Oh. Alright, this is where I should have made these sections bigger. So every second section we will make 300 pixels for now. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Whatever. Okay, again, I want the pixels around the edges. Because I don't want anything touching. Let's duplicate. Can change the actual links in a bit. Alright, 5, 5, 5, and 5. Let's select both at once and duplicate. Move it down into... Oh, I hate that I can't use the mouse scroll for this. Well, I'm guessing about whereabouts it is, because when they're grouped you can't see. Alright, that was wrong. I knew it would be. Let's see if I can center without causing an issue. Not really. So I'm going to have to do it manually, and then add back in my pixels. Manually, and add back in my pixels. Alright. So maybe if I just duplicate one at a time, I might have more luck with that. Yeah, the issue is I can't seem to center it the other way. Nearly. Oh, I failed on the last pixel on all of them because I didn't press enter. Okay. Captain Steve. Oh, I need to duplicate that first. Okay, but now I'm going to change the grid area so that it's only in the first one. Captain Steve. I'm going to duplicate. Move this one over here. Again, we need to give them all the stupid 5 pixels that I wish would just happen automatically. Right, and this one isn't Captain Steve, it's Zane's World. And once again I failed at the last pixel. How about up here, did I manage that? I did. Okay, let's duplicate them. Duplicate them again. Sort the centering out in a second. Okay. Center. 5 pixels, 5 pixels, 5 pixels, 5 pixels, enter. Center, 5 pixels, 5 pixels, 5 pixels, 5 pixels, enter. Center, 5 pixels, 5 pixels, 5 pixels, 5 pixels, enter. Center, 5 pixels, 5 pixels, 5 pixels, 5 pixels, enter. Right. They were in fact craze next. Kibbles. Jason plays. And Charlie Banks. Alright. Let's adjust the grid. Right, we know that that can go auto now because it's got the content it needs in it. That one could go auto. That one can go auto. Okay, now I am not happy with the size of those videos just yet. I want them to fill the whole thing. Now what I can do is I can go stretch, but that's only going to fill what I've got it at the moment. And if I were to go stretch and then adjust the grid to auto, it's probably not going to do something nice. So yeah, it just centered itself around the current size of it, which we don't want. So let's make these bigger. Let's go 300 pixels, because that's what this was, I think. Yeah, I'm not happy with the 300 pixels. I want it that sort of size. How many have we got? It does occur to me I probably would have done better with 3 rather than 2, but the reason I've not done that is with the resizing. In a second you'll see that 2 works better. So let's say we'll go to pixels 500. Okay, and we'll do the same on them all. Okay, now the reason that I've done that, if I come out of that, the reason that I've done that is that this is going to look a little better now, size wise. So we go 90%, center again. Right, and you'll see now that makes a bit more sense, and if I adjust, it's actually gonna fit better basically. Now I don't necessarily want to adjust. I think I would rather keep it like that. Maybe I go 100% with it. But give it the pixels. Okay. Always remember the enter, Craig. Right, I don't care about a minimum height. Alright, let's delete the other images, the other videos for now, and we'll copy paste over what we've just done with the other one, because that's going to make a bit more sense. Of course, it's going to be difficult to get it in the exact right place. God, I feel like I'm dying. Two to three, excellent. Okay, I'll sort the pixels out. Oh. Excellent. Right, let's sort these videos as I go. So, copy video URL, change video to the correct one. Oh, no, didn't want to do that. Copy video URL, change video to the correct one. Right, duplicate. Let's move them down there. Alright, so you see what I did there is I accidentally got it outside of the thing. So I'm going to go 1 to 2 and 5 to 6? No, 4 to 5. Alright, so it's now properly in that set. Alright, we were at 100%, aren't we? But with pixel margin, still need to center it. Pixel margin it. Okay. Now you're the same, I need to get you actually in the damn thing. Which is probably going to be next to impossible here, so 2 to 3, 4 to 5 actually, that was right. Okay. You're at 100%, but you need your margins. Again, you've lost your margins. Alright, now you've both got your margins. Supposedly. Okay, let's just duplicate one at once, it's probably a little easier. In a second anyway. So Captain Steve's one was this URL, and Zane's World's one was this URL. Does it have gaps? It did have gaps between them. Yeah, okay. Alright, so let's make sure this is in the right area. It's not. Oh, I hate that it does that. Well, that was wrong. It needed to be between 6 and 7. Alright, scale to 100. Center and center. But then add my pixels. Okay. This is the Craze Gaming one. Video URL. Change video. Duplicate. I will eat something in a minute. Will help to stop the coughing. Right, let's publish what we've got so far. Refresh. refresh. I haven't connected it. No, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Publish. I'm not actually done with that page yet, so I'll go back to it. Let's just refresh you. Okay, so there's really not much of a gap between them, but that's fine. Okay, so that's the YouTubers section done. I feel like there's this is too big. Alright, let's see what. That's confusing. Yeah, see, I haven't edited those sections properly, have I? Good news is the videos are adjusting the way they're meant to. The bad news is I don't seem to have done the sections right yet. So adjust grid. It's weird because I swear I autoed. I did auto. I haven't autoed these yet though, which I should. That might be a part of the problem, I'm not sure. We'll find out in a second. See what this page does need is the sidebar. Vertical section, that's the one. Realistically, the sidebar should be on all pages. Let's find out if I've missed any. I have not missed any. Well, this one is going to need sections, so I'm going to go. The top will be our first anchor, is what I mean. Anchor. Second anchor. We'll bring the other anchors along with my videos. And then we will add anchors to each other YouTuber. We'll also add anchors in a minute to the next section that I'm going to add to this page, which isn't YouTubers but other resources. You'll understand the anchors in a second. Alright, so if I go into my side panel and I go add, menu, anchor menu, this one. Will undoubtedly put it in the wrong place, as it always does. We want that really to start with the sections. We want it against that side. We want it from the top, but it was 125? Yeah, more or less. It's kind of not quite there, but let's try 130. The scroll effect, we want it fixed so that it scrolls with the page, like so. So if I now publish that, and I refresh, you can see it's there. If I go click the first one is at the top. Oh no, it's still refreshing. Okay, what are you doing? Alright, so if I click the second one, it's going to take me to that video. Third one to that video. Fourth one down to Captain Steve. Fifth one down to Zane's World. Alright, now in PC mode this is only slightly noticeable, but if I adjust. Alright, now let's say you're on a phone, so this is a phone size. Oh, that needs to come over. Alright, let's adjust that first. Let's go a few pixels away from the edge and publish. Refresh. I might need to edit that on a lot of pages actually. Right, so you can see it's made itself minimized, so let's change its height. I don't know, 10. What happens if I... okay. Undo that. Undo that. Hopefully adjusting the height to 10% might have made a change to this. Yeah, see, I don't really want it changing in size. Have I got a fluid fixed? I want fixed for that. Alright, so it's always that width. Let's make its height auto. Let's see what happens then. Aha, that's more like it. Okay, load the videos. Alright, so if I click on the second one, I feel like these anchors didn't really work right there. Oh yeah, because that was the title on the top of the page. Alright, the next video, next video. Yeah, they're all on the page anyway. But it works better for, like, say I had adjusted on phone size then so that they all have their own individual lines, which I'm actually not going to do there, but I can do. Or same on iPad size, you know, I might not want them this tiny, I might want them to each have their own separate lines. Well, that's where this would come in super handy, because it would be taking me to each individual line. So one would go to this video, one would go to that video, the next one would go to Captain Steve and his video, the next would go to Zane's World and his video, and so on and so forth. So that anchor menu can be very handy, particularly on smaller devices, and particularly if you've got a slightly different layout for the phone than you have for the website, for the PC version of the website, sorry. So, okay, so we've got all of that section done now. So basically what we need to do next is add the bit for, where is it? The bit for other resources. Alright, so this is where it gets a bit complicated. So I've got lots of writing there. Let's copy that. In fact, let's copy all of that because we'll copy just that. We're going to add section. We want a menu first. There's that one. Let's put a separate section first. Yeah, then we will add our menu. Right, so this first bit is about no, I didn't ask you to go there, did I? Move up. Okay, so this next section is about Blender. So, did I want them in capitals? No. So that's that. Now let's add the writing. So we want the writing section. Why are you doing it in a stupid order? No, I didn't want to do that either. Select the writing section, move down, move down. Move this section back up. Okay, right, so paste that writing in there. Okay, let's click the section and then we want a picture, don't we? So let's... Right, we haven't actually got one that's specifically a picture, do we? No. So, new section for the picture. I guess that's just going to be that picture. Want some of these galleries? Yeah. Right, so Blender. Right, I don't really want the light colour. I'd rather have a darker one. Insert. Add element, sorry. I'll just quick add an image. I'm going to have to make it smaller for a second. Change the image. I have no idea where this is on here. That one, I guess. That's not it. Farming base. Yep. Okay, let's make this bigger for a second. Let's make you a sensible size. Change you to pixels ready. I'm not going to bother editing pixels just yet. But I do want to change your image size to 98% of the page. Okay. Your height is autoed now. Personally, I think that's a little bit big. didn't have that problem there because it was a skinnier section. So let's, I don't know, let's try 80%. That's a little better, I guess. Oh, I tell you what though, we've actually got directly underneath a gallery, so maybe we'd be better off with the gallery rather than the picture. Right, so delete that. I don't want this section to be quite that big. Let's go 750. Right, yeah, that seems more sensible. Okay, so insert a gallery. For a gallery, we like our thumbnail ones. Okay, I don't know why you're quite that size. That's a bizarre size to be. Oh, it's because you've auto. That should actually edit itself on the live site. If we manage media, we want to get rid of them because they are not what we want. I'm going to add our Blender stuff. So where is our Blender stuff? That's the question. This is where it's annoying that it doesn't do this better. Let's see. God, it could be anywhere, couldn't it? Let's try and group stuff and see if all my Blender stuff's in there. No. Menus, updates. I really don't know where they would be. I guess I'll just have to try and... There's only 3 of them. Right, that one was base. What? Farming base. Right, Blender for plugin. I just got, didn't I? Yep. That was number 4. That was number... Right, number 1 was download Blender. Right, I've got that. Number 2 is download Vortex. Alright, so we need to add Vortex. So that's that, and download Vortex one. Add to page. Alright, so that is 2. Download save editor. Let's put my farming base. Alright, let's download save editor. Then we have download Blender plugin. Blender presets, Vortex. Alright, so what's my last one? Then save editor. Okay. So that gallery makes a little bit more sense to me. Okay. So we don't need that picture, we've gone straight to the gallery. So there's the information, there's the gallery. Then we've got videos for it. It's just the one video. So, new section. Oh, see, I've made this difficult on myself. There we go. Blank. Just messed that up as well. Section. Let's change that from 500 back to none. So it will auto adjust. Alright, let's just check this before I do anything else. Publish. Okay, refresh that. This is not looking hopeful. I feel like I've messed it up. I have messed it up. How exactly have I messed it up? All the other sections are like that, right? Yeah, auto none. And they are showing fine, so why is that one not if I auto it? Is it because it's in stretched mode? Which I can't do anything about. So there's an awful lot of trial and error in this, where you think you've done something right, but you really haven't. See, that's full screen. I don't want it full screen, because now I've got to click in it to actually see it right. Right, which means I need to edit how this works. Fit. Okay. I don't mind looping. No, I don't want to loop images there. Customize expand mode. Show at the bottom, show it centered. I don't feel the need to show the title on that bit. Actually I do, on this particular page, so that they know what they're looking at. I already did that bit. Okay, let's publish that. Refresh. Hopefully this will resize. It probably won't because I've not got the background resized, so okay. Alright, well that's not too bad. I think I would like it to be mildly bigger. So it's going to be about the section, isn't it? Section. Are we sure we can't none it? No. Maybe then, given the scale of it, maybe the... No, I do want to redo that. Maybe this type of gallery is the wrong type of gallery to use here. Maybe what we want is to change the design to a slider instead. Yeah, possibly a slideshow, but then that makes it small again, doesn't it? Yeah, I don't want that. We could do column, but that's crap. So slider it is. Customize the layout, we want them to fit. Customize expand mode again, because it resets it when you change it. No. Okay, let's publish that. Let's see how that goes for me. Okay. The issue is where the thing is. Alright, I think I wanted those arrows on the outside really, so settings, design, navigation arrows, outside gallery, publish. Now let's refresh, hopefully they'll be separate to the pictures. Okay, now I don't. Oh, there we go. Alright, and then there's one there. Now let's resize and see how that's managed it. Yeah. Not too badly. It's not perfect, but it will do. Okay, so that's the Blender section done. Now there are other sections, aren't there? So we've got the coordinate exchange. Fortunately these are a little easier, it's just a link and a picture. Well, title, link, picture. So we can... Here we've got title. That'll have the link in it. If we duplicate them, it didn't do what I wanted it to do at all. In fact, it doesn't seem to have done much at all. Don't want the text, I want the section, and then I want this section. Let's copy them. Let's go down to the bottom and paste. Delete that section. Okay, you pasted them in the wrong order, but whatever, I'll go with it. Move down. So this one is not about Blender now, it is about the coordinate exchange. Oh my god, selective handwriting. Okay. Now we add a new one. Had them in white. I'm not sure I want them in white, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't want them in white because then it's going to clash with the next one. Okay, insert a picture. I could possibly have put them side by side, but then there'd be an odd one out, so sod that. Copy. That didn't work. That's not what I want for my head on. Okay. Do I not have this? What's this one called? Yeah, I didn't want to go to the link. Open image. Yeah, you're not really helping me there, are you? NMS. It's probably called that. Yes. Yeah, okay. So in this section we can auto, or none even. I want this to have margins. Center, center. Pixel 5, pixel 5, pixel 5, pixel 5. Okay, so we now have stuff that makes sense. Let's make this right a bit smaller so that I can... That's in my way. Get out of the way. Mm, 98 maybe. Okay, right, so we've got 1, 2 and 3 sections that I want to copy. And then I want to paste. Hopefully it puts it in the... No, wrong order. Of course it's the wrong order. It would be too easy if it was in the right order, wouldn't it? Move down. Move down. Okay, and this next one is in fact the portal decoder. It is located here. And the image is called simply portal decoder. Okay. Oh, balls. You seem to have messed up there. There we go. Change image. Portal decoder. Decoder. Okay, let's readjust the image. And center, center. 5 pixels, 5 pixels, 5 pixels, enter. Did you get all? Yep. Okay, one more time now. Paste. And then this page will finally be done. You, sir. No, just you. You need to move down. Then you need to move down again. Shouldn't have done that until I'd centered it. Oh, it is centered. Why didn't the section adjust then? You, sir, are useless. You properly adjusted. Alright, publish. Reset the page. So we got, let's see, what? Where am I? Ah, there, okay. Why are these not outside, like I said? They're outside there, why are they not outside up here? Yeah, I'm not really sure why they're not appearing outside like they should be, but whatever. Now we've got the rest of it. Right, I need to add the things for it. So we've got Blender, add an anchor, coordinate exchange, add an anchor, portal decoder, add an anchor. You see it's adding them as I go along the side there. And Atlas codecs, add an anchor. Boom. Publish, and that is both the mods page and the other resources and YouTubers page done. So one last thing to do then. First, let's make sure that we got these connected. We did, excellent. So now we need to go to the main page and connect them up. So I think I did the mods one already, didn't I? We'll find out. Oh, we can turn them green as well because they are now fully done. Edit text. Alright, that seems to have a link to the mods page, excellent. Get rid of the underline. Change it green to indicate that it is done. You've got a link. You've already got a link. I don't remember linking them, to be honest, but okay. But we have at least greened them to indicate that they are very much done. So, a reminder then, if it is green, it means it's fully done. If it's white, then it means it is a dynamic page that is, it's been populated, but I need to go through all of the data on it and make sure it's right from the database manager. Watch my other video about that. If it is blue, it means I'm about to go set it up properly, the different groups. And if it is purple, it means that it is a dynamic page or set of dynamic pages that I just need to create the layout for, and then bring the the database over to those pages. Now, I have not created one yet for appearances or everything between uploaded bases and uploaded flora. I have done the planets and star systems. There's just not a lot of uploaded ones on there yet because not a lot of people were using it yet. Pardon me. Yeah, but that was a video about designing designing two of the most simple web pages from scratch. So what you just saw me going through there was actually the easy pages, but hopefully that gives you an idea about what it is I have to do to create these pages. So thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.